Hey up, Meodes. It is Rowie here. It is the 2nd of December. People hate it when I play with my moustache. I've already started that. It is the 2nd of December, and it is time for another beer from my home curated Advent calendar, or my Radvent calendar, or my Madvent calendar. However, you know, I'm just drinking some beers that I've bought. That's all it is, really. I've found a reason to drink an imperial stout or some sort of barley wine or some sort of strong beer every single day for a month, and I'm going to try and do it. And so you've got 2 days, so that's it. The first one, you've already seen that was all right. Yeah, and we have got today for day number 2, we've got another lovely imperial stout. Impy Stout Mondays aren't a thing, but they should be. And so we have got from arguably one of the nicest guys in brewing, from Damien. We have got from Emperor's Brewery, we have got Hokey Religion. I'm not too sure of those fellas on there. They look like the fucking Righteous Brothers or something like that. I don't know who they are, but they're presumably from the Star Wars that Damien loves. And I tell you what, in the spirit of Christmas, it's Luke and Han, isn't it? I'm not that stupid. In the spirit of Christmas, I'm not even going to lay in to how much I personally don't like Star Wars, and didn't like it when I was a kid, and didn't like it, any of them, or how bored. I'm not going to do any of that, because first of all, I've done 100 videos like that where I just talk about how much I personally don't like Star Wars, but I'm glad that everyone else does. It's the season of goodwill, and I'm giving my goodwill, as it were, to the virgins who still watch Star Wars. So this is from Emperor's Brewery. This is Hokey Religion, a chocolate and toasted coconut imperial stout. You know the big lad, he loves his coconut. This is 12.6%. It contains gluten. They've made a very, very big point of putting that on there. And it's 4.2 units. So it isn't actually. So this isn't actually made at Damien's farm. I assume he lives on a farm. I've never been to his house. He strikes me as someone who lives on a farm. This is one of the ones that is contract brewed. I don't know if it's pronounced Dugs or Doogs or Duggers. Dugges. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's brewed there. It's in the can. It's here. I've got the old Emperor's glass. I'm going to put the beer in the glass and I'm going to drink it. I'm going to talk about it for a minute, and then that's that one done, innit? So we'll do that. This must just be like what John Nichols' life is like, isn't it? So he's Geordie Beer Guy. If anybody doesn't follow him, I think he's Geordie Beer Guy. He's a very happy man who loves drinking really strong beer and whiskey. And I assume, I'm just happy that I'm drinking one Imperial Stout every day for a month. He drinks many Imperial Stouts a day, every day of the year. And he's a fucking legend. And yeah, he's an absolute hero. He's my spiritual king. He's my spiritual animal. But yeah, look at that. Like, I tell you what, that's a good thing about Emperors. Shithouse that he is. You're never going to see a wanky table beer or a session pale when it comes to the Emperors. I think he did do an 8% porter once, but nobody cared about that. So very quickly a dissolving head there. It was a very thick head to begin with, but probably that's due to my badass pour. I assume the, what's the word I'm looking for? Dissipation a word of the head would be due to the toasted coconut. But yeah, it looks bloody lovely, doesn't it? Let's have a little sniff. Well, there's tons of coconut there. I am not complaining about that. With it being Christmas as well, the king of the little sort of mini chocolate bars, is it Celebrations, or I think it's Celebrations, or it might be Heroes. I don't really care. Bounty bars, mate. Bounty bars are life. I fucking love Bounty bars. Bounty bars are one of the god level tier chocolate bars. People who don't like Bounty bars are probably the same sort of people who don't like pineapple on pizza, so they're not really worth knowing. Absolute neggy vibes on those guys. Absolute nothing but negativity. and this smells like a dark chocolate bouncy bar. So you know that I am going to be looking forward to this one. So yeah, there's enough of that nonsense. Let's get it bloody slurped, shall we? There's a reason why Emperors were #1 of all the UK breweries on Untapped for as long as they were. That is absolutely delicious. He knows what he's doing, does our Damien. That is just like drinking a bounty bar. That is absolutely wonderful. There's a little bit of its ABV at the back, but that is so thick. That must be one of the thickest beers I've ever drank. It's like either that or I'm having a fucking heart attack. I don't know. It's one or the other. Like I'm struggling to breathe. I'm going to assume it's the. I'm going to assume it's the former, but again, like the barrel-aged Centaur yesterday, that is just you can't, like, you could not chug that. I mean, I could because I'm a fucking craft beer god and a legend, but like you couldn't chug that. Yeah, what an egotistical thing to say that was. Yeah. And probably not the most egotistical thing I'm going to say over this series of videos. That is wonderful. It's warming. It's delicious. It is. Well, it's great. If you know, it says Emperors on the can. You know you're going to be in for a bit of a treat. And this is very, very much a treat. So yeah, that is a bloody lovely addition to my own personal curated advent calendars. Pop a link in the comments, you know, if you've got your own advent calendar and, you know, channel, and you're opening them all up and putting them on there, and obviously I'll come along and have a little gander there as well. I'll subscribe anyway, won't I? So like, it's all good. Yeah, that is absolutely banging. I am going to enjoy the rest of that. 2 for 2, you had 2 days worth of videos, don't you? So December is looking up. Yeah, well, thank you very much for watching. As always, it is super, super appreciated. If you want to, give me a little like and subscribe. It's always appreciated, isn't it? You know, you may as well. You're here anyway. I've spent £12 on that. You may as well like the video to give me some sort of reason to get up in the morning. You know, nearly 1,000 people watched my Duvel video. Which is banging as well. The beer was dog shit. It was, but the I say nearly 1,000. It's 978. I need 22. So yeah, go and look at the Duvel video so I can finally break 1,000 views on one video that isn't a shot of a dog taking a shit. Yeah. Well, that's great. That's another video done. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Hokey Religion from Emperor's Brewery. A chocolate and toasted coconut imperial stout. I know I said that at the beginning, but you're getting that at the end as well. Thank you for watching again. I know I've done that bit. Yeah, I don't think this video has lost steam. It's good. So yeah, I'll see you later. Take care of yourselves. I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. Yeah, and Merry bloody Christmas. See you in a bit. Yeah, take care in a bit. Yeah, bye.